Welcome. So we got a second Alolan Raichu. So we built a deck with it. Guys, you got to stick around because we got some awesome games. I go through the deck. We also have a secret surprise giveaway for anyone who sticks around to the end. So keep an eye out for that. I hope you enjoy the video. Let's get into it. So this deck focuses around Alolan Raichu. The way it works is the more energy that they have, the more damage you do. Very similar to Alakazam, which was one of my favorite cards. And the really cool thing about Alolan Raichu is that you can charge him with any kind of energy. And we charge him with water. The best way to charge water? With Manaphy, not Misty. With the Prince of the Ocean. We can start raining energy all over our board. That sounds dodgy, but it works very efficiently. And then of course we have Palkia. Instead of relying on how much energy they have, Palkia goes, I don't care how much energy you have. I've got 3 energies. I'm going to discard them and I'm going to hit you in the face for 150 damage. It's very, very effective. It's going to knock out pretty much anything in front of it. Think of him as a shotgun. You load up a whole bunch of energy and you fire off a round. And it smacks everything. So the other Pokemon that we run is Sky Shaman because its ability is so underrated in my opinion. Any basic Pokemon, its retreat's cost is reduced by 1. You can see Pikachu was put in the front. We put Sky Shaman down, we can retreat him for free, put the Manaphy in front where he belongs. Another time his ability is helpful is with Palkia because Palkia's retreat cost is reduced to 1 when he's on the board. The other items we run is Giant's Cape and Irido. Now, sustaining your board is so important, especially with Manaphy, because he needs to survive to be able to continuously give out energy. So you'll see like how important this card is. Raichu comes online with 3 energy, but Palkia needs a few more. So sustaining it is very, very important. And then we have Dawn. This card is super clutch. You'll find it being used more often than you think, but just being able to transfer that energy, especially when you have Manaphy, you can get a Alolan Raichu attacking by your second turn. Speaking of other cards that you might need, this card is super important. Red will hit the EX Pokemon for an extra 20 damage. And you'll be surprised how many breakpoints that actually clears. It can knock out a Charizard with weakness, it can knock out a Buzzwole with a Leaf Cape, and of course Alolan Raichu sometimes needs the buff. So the last card we run is Cyrus. We all know what it does. Anything that's damaged on the back of the board, it says, get over here, let me talk to you, and it's an excellent finisher. So that's the deck. I think the best way to play Alolan Raichu is definitely with water. Speaking of water, look at this guy. This guy using Misty. Yeah, he lands a whole bunch of heads. He thinks he is going to win this game, but he has no idea I have the Raichu in my hand. And of course, remember, the more energy that they have, the more damage you do. For every energy, it's plus 30 damage. So, oh yeah, and he's electric Pokemon. And Blastoise are water. So we get weakness also. So I'm not exactly sure how much damage this is going to do, but it's going to be a lot because he's got 7 energies on him. So yeah, we can see now 220. Oh my goodness, 270. And of course, yeah, we hit him for weakness. That's 290 damage. This thing will knock out a Charizard in 1 hit, by the way, with 4 energies. So super clutch.
Game start.
Alright, so game 1. We put on a Giant's Cape onto the Manaphy because this Nilaligo can hit for 50 damage with poison. So although it says 30, with poison and its ability, it will do 50 damage. We want Manaphy in the front and just to dish out as much energy, and we want him there for as long as possible. We're playing against a Guzzlord, so our line is for him to either get 4 energies and then knock him out with Raichu because it does 180 damage, Raichu's attack, 180 damage when they have 4 energies attached, or we can knock them out with Palkia as long as we have a red. We can take the KO with Raichu because this Nolaligo has 2 energies, which is 120 if I'm not mistaken. Yes, we will get poisoned, but we're taking out one of the bigger threats on the board right now. Oh, we pick up a Sky Shaman, which is really cool. The Sky Shaman won't work for Raichu because it's not a basic Pokemon, but it will work for Palkia and it will work for Manaphy. Unless they want to get attacked by our Palkia, they can't move the Guzzlord in front. So we just take this opportunity just to continue raining energy with Palkia, and we say, come at me, bro. Try and knock me out, because I will hit you in the face with the Palkia Dimensional Storm. And the moment that Guzzlord gets full energy on it, Raichu will be able to knock it out in one go. So that's the plan. We want to kind of trap that Guzzlord into getting full energies. Pick up a nice card that can heal our entire board. Erdo heals anything that has a water energy. So there's Manaphy at full HP, our Raichu's at full HP, and we can start dishing out more energy. So this was interesting. I've decided to put a energy on Sky Shaman. Number one, because Raichu only needs 3, but in a weird case that they Sabrina, I'll be able to retreat this guy out for free. And what did you know? They Sabrina. But I have enough energy now to back fire off 2-dimensional storms with Palkia. So I'm going to threaten with that. I'm going to say, listen, I know you're going to poison me, but I want this Guzzlord. He's got no points on the board, so I can afford to lose a Palkia, but I want this Guzzlord to commit. I want him to put 4 energies on to try and knock out Palkia. And if he's not going to comply, I'm just going to do 150, another 150, because I've got so much energy on the Palkia. The only move now is to commit to the Guzzlord finally, to put that energy to knock me out, but my boy Raichu is waiting. He is waiting. can drop the bench. Oh, he decides to grind call. I'm not exactly sure why, because I have a Sky Shaman. So even if he reduces me down to 1 energy, even though his retreat energy is normally 2, I can retreat him for 1 energy because of Sky Shaman. Hope you guys enjoyed that game. Stay tuned for the next one. It is a banger.
Game start.
This is a nail biter. What a game. I'm so glad I recorded it. We're in master rank for this one, and it's a Charizard meta, you know. And what beats a Charizard? I'll tell you what, a Palkia with red, and provided it's got 5 energies, even 4 energy, I think, an Alolan Raichu. So we're going second, which is huge, especially that we've got a pretty ideal start. We've got Manaphy and we've got the free retreat with Sky Shaman. But unfortunately, we're going up against a Silvally. Now, that KOs a Manaphy. We go for the Professor's Research because we want a higher chance of drawing out a Palkia. We do get another Pokeball, so our chances are quite high getting a Palkia. And we have another Pokeball, so our chances are very high in getting a Palkia. None of those are Palkias. Guys, this is a Charizard game. We need the Palkia. So my Manaphy is also about to die. So I know that Silvally will hit for 50 damage without a supporter. They've got 3 cards in their hand, so I'll decide what I need to do here. I don't want to give them a point. That is for sure. I do have a Giant's Cape and I have free retreat. So I do a bit of a, what do we call this? A strategic gamble, and I retreat for free. And I can place this energy onto the Manaphy. But it's a bit of a gamble. Either way, I do have another Manaphy that's ready to dish out energy next turn, even if this one gets knocked out, which I'm fine with. So they do Gladion, which brings out a Silvally or a type Null. It's very likely a Silvally, but 66% chance, and of course it is. And because they played the supporter, that 50 damage goes up to 100 damage. So this thing, bye-bye Manaphy, did really well. Doesn't matter what we put in the front, because we can retreat it out for free, because we have Sky Shaman on the board. So we put Manaphy up, and we are ready for our Palkia. Please, can the Palkia drop? There's our boy. And this is where we cape. Why? Because Charizard hits for 150. Now he can't KO the Palkia. Our goal is to get 4 energy on the Palkia as soon as possible. We've got 3 energy on the Raichu, which means our Raichu is ready to go, but he's nowhere to be seen. And we have to play with the cards that we have. What I'm thinking is I need to just power up my Palkia and hit these guys as fast as possible. Okay, so they Sabrina me. I can't give up my Pikachu and I can't give up my Palkia. So goodbye Sky Shaman. Again, because they played a support card, that 50 damage goes up to 100. And they KO my Shaman. They've got 2 points on the board. One more to win the game. Because we have the Dawn, we have enough energy to do a Dimensional Storm. We can take the energy from the Manaphy. We do not have the Sky Shaman on board, so we cannot retreat for 1 energy and place an energy on our Pikachu if we pick up the Alolan Raichu. So we are in trouble, but the Charizard needs to stoke. He needs to take a turn to stoke. But also, because we have 2 energy now, we've got enough for Palkia to retreat. So we really need that Alolan Raichu badly. And the Charizard is already online, and he's going to hit me in the face. So I actually really need to draw into an Alolan Raichu. That Irida does not help me at all. 100. This is where Charizard gets scary. I've got nothing to do. I pick up a professor's research. I need Alolan Raichu. Alolan Raichu, come to me. Come to me, baby. What a game. What a game. Leave a like and subscribe. We are going to put some more spicy decks. And if you've made it this far in the video, I've got a surprise for you. We are going to be doing an awesome giveaway. And if you want to enter, all you need to do is comment in the section below. Type in your favorite card in Pokemon Pocket. Just write your favorite card. And you'll be automatically entered. We'll do the giveaway in a couple of weeks' time. I'll figure out a date. And then we'll do a random generator. And I'll give you a clue what the prize is. You can take a look. And yeah, exactly. So good luck out there with ranked, with your pulls. I hope that your next pull is a God pack. And we'll see you guys soon. All right. Cheers.